Hey guys, today Zoe and I are doing our first solo camping adventure all alone in a campground. So not really alone. I got some fun stuff planned, but first we got to set up. Let's get started. I got my hammock all set up. I don't know if I set it up right, but it's pretty fun to hang out in. I'm not going to show you me in it right now because it's hard to get out of. Also, the hardest thing so far about this has been trying to keep Zoe from knocking over her water bowl. Not the most graceful creature we have. Let's get some dinner started. Tonight I'm making loco moco. It's a Hawaiian dish. It's pretty good. One of my favorites. So I just realized I forgot something that's mildly vital, and that's a plate. But I think we'll be able to make do. I bought this mess kit from Walmart, and I think it'll work well for what I need. And then also I do have a pot and pan, and I can just eat out of the pan. But lesson learned, make sure that I have the pots and pans, or the plates rather. Style tonight. Just finishing up making dinner, and old Jeff came to visit us. Eating out of a pan wasn't so bad. Sometimes when you're camping, you just got to make do. But Jeff couldn't stand not being in a video, so he came to visit. This is a solo camping trip, but he wanted to come hang out. We're walking down to the lake right now. It's gonna be riveting. I've been practicing my tracking abilities. We got some horses in the area. So there's a disc golf course here at this campground, or this state park rather, and it's supposed to be one of the best disc golf courses that there is. I really wanted to try disc golf. I even bought some disc golf discs, but unfortunately there's a competition this weekend, and I was unable to practice or try. I'm hoping maybe I can catch some of them golfing tomorrow morning. We'll see. I went to go take a peek at the disc golf, but apparently you have to buy a ticket to watch it, and it's $15, and I don't really want to pay $15 for an event that I can't spend all day at. So maybe next time. The lake is very busy. We're gonna try to start a fire with one of these strikers. I've never used one before, but we're gonna try it. And I brought a lighter in case I fail. So I think we need something like more fine. I don't know what yet. Maybe some paper. I don't know. We got some paper. I'm gonna try one more thing. If I can find some tree lichen or moss, I think that'll work. Okay, we got some moss. Let's give it a shot. We're basically Boy Scouts. I'm just gonna use a lighter. If you know what I'm doing wrong, feel free to put it in the comments, because I have no clue what I'm doing. But yeah, let me know. Everyone say bye, Jeff. So Jeffrey left, and now we're here by ourselves, just Zoe and I. Zoe's been doing pretty good, actually. I'm proud of her. Looking forward to the rest of the night. It's about 7 p.m. right now. The sun will be going down in maybe a couple hours. Got the fire going. obviously. I did forget a few things. I forgot plates. I only brought like a 32 gig SD card for my GoPro here, so if there's not a ton of footage in this video or it's a little sparse, that's why. My first solo camping trip by myself. It is in a campground. It's pretty busy. It's full. It's a little noisy, but you know, it's kind of nice. It's more encouraging to eventually get out into a spot on my own, on a more of a dispersed camping area. I think that'd be more fun in the future. That's the goal of me camping alone, is being able to camp in remote areas by myself. But until then, we're just making baby steps. I started in the backyard, if you saw that video. If not, you can go back and view it. It's broke boy backyard camping, and you can watch that video. And I'll just baby steps, taking steps from that, my backyard, to the campground, and eventually to more dispersed, maybe even backpacking. I'll take you guys along for the ride as always. It's fun making these videos, and I appreciate anyone who's watching these videos. I really enjoy making them. I enjoy watching them. That's why I decided to start making them. And honestly, it's one of the most fun extracurricular and creative outlets that I've done. Shout out to my neighbor Ben. He gave me a lot of encouragement last time I saw him, saying I did a good job, and I appreciate that. Yeah, so thanks for coming along with me, guys. I appreciate it. So it's May right now, late spring, and I'm really fortunate to be able to have a campfire. As it gets into June and July more, a lot of the time we have pretty strict fire bans here in Oregon, and understandably so, because we do have pretty massive wildfires in the area regularly. Last year we had a pretty good sized one. Back in 2020 we had a very large one that endangered my parents' house as well as some of my friends' houses. My house was just barely outside of the danger zone, evacuation zone, and so luckily my parents' house didn't get burnt down or anything like that, but I know some people's houses that did, and it's a very scary thing. But fortunately I can have a campfire right now. See you guys in the morning. Just waking up. Slept well, a little congested. I'm gonna start packing up here in a minute. Gotta be out by noon, but it's like 8 a.m. right now. No, I'm just gonna start packing up now and probably head out a little early. Only thing notable from last night was actually this. Probably can't really tell, but there's a hole in it. That was Zoe's food bag, and I left it out last night. Unfortunately, a little critter made its way into camp and ate it. I thought I heard like some rustling last night, but I was like, you're just hearing, thinking you're hearing stuff, and I didn't pay much attention to it, but it looks like I was right. There's a little critter in camp. Thanks for coming along with us on this, our first solo camping trip in a campground. All packed up. Boy. Okay, so we're hitting the road. Overall, I'd say it was a really good time. Had a lot of fun. I wasn't anxious at all. I think it was also helpful that I was in such a busy campground for my first time solo camping outside of my backyard. Obviously, strength in numbers. There's people around you. I don't know. It just adds a level of comfort, at least for me. But at the same time, I'll say that I am looking forward to camping in like the fall or spring or later not so busy camping seasons, or as well as getting some dispersed campsites eventually, when there's not as many people around, just because when they're so busy it is pretty noisy. Like somebody's car alarm went off this morning, and then like a baby's crying and stuff. It's not exactly what you go camping for. Of course I'm not going to fault any of those people that do bring their baby or their car alarm goes off. So yeah, overall good time. Things I learned, probably make a list of things I need. Luckily I was able to MacGyver not having a plate and whatnot, and also I had like just enough propane to cook my meal last night, and not really anymore. Also put Zoe's dog food away at night, bring it in the tent or somewhere where a little critter can't get to it. But yeah, thanks for coming along with me, guys. It's a lot of fun making these videos. I appreciate everyone who watches them. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.